From body blows to blowguns, and from mind over matter to ninja versus laser, the Fight Science team is testing the limits of human stealth in martial arts. Now, they're about to take a giant leap into the future. They call them the modern arts of movement, parkour and free running. They've been compared to the stealthiest of martial arts. But instead of being about the fight, they're all about the flight. Free runners place an emphasis on style, but their movements are clearly inspired by the martial artists whose practices they study. Drawing from stealth techniques of different martial arts, free runners leap from heights that would maim or kill ordinary humans. So how do they do it without destroying their bodies in the process? To find out, we invited Danny Ilabaka, one of the founders of the World Free Running and Parkour Federation, along with Ryan Doyle, the 2007 world champion, to the Fight Science Lab.
You guys are like the modern day ninjas, right? You're able to flip and climb and move about in ways that is just astonishing. So how do you guys do that without getting hurt?
It's all about coming in from the toes, down onto the heel, and then transferring your weight from your feet to your arms and shoulders, really, so.
Yeah. Spread it out across the floor type of thing.
The first test, a one-story leap to the floor with only 2 inches of padding. First, a baseline. Martial arts expert James Liu will drop a 180-pound test dummy from the top of the 9-foot platform. An accelerometer rigged to the dummy's chest will measure the force of the impact.
Are you ready, James?
Ready.
3, 2, 1, jump!
The dummy's impact generates 18 Gs, or almost 3,000 pounds of force, more than enough to break a leg or two.
So now, Ryan, you're going to show us how you can drop 9 feet down and distribute that load.
That's great, yeah.
Okay.
Before doing the jump, Ryan is outfitted with a series of accelerometers at key points on his body.
So I have 2 up here, 2 at your waist, 1 at your foot.
Fantastic.
These wireless sensors measure speed and G-forces. The information they transmit back to Cindy's computer will paint a picture of how the force of impact travels through Ryan's body.
So we're probably going to see a fair amount at his feet, a little less at his hips, and hopefully even less at his shoulders because he's really trying to protect his head.
But Ryan isn't merely going to withstand a 9-foot drop. His landing technique requires him to take a flying leap off the platform and do a complete flip before hitting the ground. The danger of a stunt like this should never be underestimated.
Ryan, are you ready? Okay, 3, 2, 1, jump. Wow. I'm not sure I should believe that. To be honest, I'm not sure I should believe this data because I didn't see how'd you land? Did you load your foot at all?
Yeah, I landed feet.
Why do you not believe what's happening here?
Well, it's just really low, that's all. Nothing.
The results are shocking. So much so, lead scientist Cindy Burr refuses to accept them as correct.
When you get numbers that are so low, when you see somebody die from 15 feet, you go back and you question the equipment, make sure everything's working, because it's just so amazing that they're able to do that.
The results are confirmed.
So this is where you hit the ground, very little acceleration through your body, and then you rolled. Right. So this was what was confusing me a little bit. It's like, okay, where's that coming from? But it's your roll, because it occurs a period of time after you actually land.
It's a 9-foot platform, but with your own head height added onto it, plus I'm jumping to my own eye line, it's another 5 foot, so it's more like 13, 14 foot drop. So it's amazing, just like flying.
Flying indeed. From 14 feet, the results of Ryan's impact are similar to what a normal person feels doing jumping jacks. How is this evasive landing maneuver possible? The Fight Science data reveals the hidden secrets of the urban ninja. The trick of landing from a height like this is in Ryan's ability to dissipate kinetic energy. As Ryan touches down, 2,400 pounds of force is concentrated in his feet. Without using any landing technique, this force could easily break his legs. But he dissipated much of his kinetic energy by rolling over his shoulder. His entire body acts as a flexible shock absorber. By bending his knees, he converts dangerous vertical force into a harmless horizontal roll. Parkour is all about the shortest route from A to B. Like a ninja's escape route, that sometimes means leaping from one rooftop to another. But that leads to a question. How long of a leap can they really make before free running becomes a free fall?
So what's the largest distance, or what's the longest distance you can jump?
The longest distance I've ever heard of someone jumping is around 19, 18 foot, yeah, so.
Okay, so that's a very, very...
It's quite wide.
Fight Science will recreate a staggering 19-foot leap, pushing Danny's free-running skills to the limit. On his body are wireless sensors that will track his movements in real time and transmit them to Cindy's computer.
We've never really studied biomechanically what happens when they do their moves, so this will be really exciting to see kind of what information we do get out of this.
For sure.
Danny takes 2 practice jumps just to warm up for the big leap. The first is at 15 feet, the second at 17 feet. But each jump requires Danny to expend more power, as measured in watts by the lab's software.
Just to go 2 feet, you had to generate another 30% of power from your body to make this jump.
At these extreme distances, every additional foot requires massive amounts of energy. At some point, he simply won't have enough power. Still, Danny seems eager to make the big jump of 19 feet.
Keep going.
In fact,
can I just push it a little tiny, about this much further?
Further.
And this side needs to go round a little bit as well.
when the platform is finally set,
Stop, stop. Yeah.
Danny has pushed it to a distance of 19 feet 10 inches. That's like jumping across nearly 2 lanes of highway traffic.
But what's crazy is he's basically diving, 20 feet across at a wall and trying to grab a bar.
I'm gonna give it everything I have now.
Our EMT is standing by because he's thinking what I'm thinking, that if he doesn't grab it in time, his head's gonna hit.
I wish my friends were here to try it with me.
Okay, Danny, you ready?
I'm ready.
Go all out.
You ready? Okay, 3, 2, 1, jump! Got it!
Yep.
Look at that. Great job.
Yeah.
All right.
Yes.
Whoa.
Good
How'd
way to
that
finish.
feel?
That feels fantastic.
So have you ever
I
jumped
cut my
that?
hand open with
Ooh,
the
uh-oh.
blow of it, like
Okay.
a noise.
Okay, well, we'll get Ed to take a look at that.
Yeah, it's fine, it's fine.
Yeah, let me stop it. Let me get...
As I grabbed onto the bar, my finger hit the bar behind it.
Got it.
So it just bent my nail back, and because of that, my finger's bleeding, so there you go. Yeah, this is why you shouldn't try this at home.
Got it.
Yep.
Look at that.
Danny had to generate almost 50% more power to make the leap. The alley jump is a stunning physical achievement and potentially lethal for any average human.
It literally was my all from the takeoff, really, which is a good thing in a way, because I know how far I can jump and how high I can jump. I was comfortable with the fact that I was coming down in the right way.
So you put a lot of physics into this.
Yeah, for sure.
How much velocity, the trajectory,
Yeah, for sure.
so that you can really time the range.
Yeah.
Got it.
Yep.
Look at that.
The application to an escaping ninja, ancient or modern, is not lost on martial arts expert James Liu.
If you're being pursued, you want to get the heck out of there, and this is the best way.